I know a lot of Nine fans get confused just seeing the actions of him. One minute you think everything is cool, next thing you know he dissing one of your favorite rappers you might like. Because I don't think there's a reasoning or any logic behind dissing 21 people in a matter of only 6 months, you know? The only obvious reason it may be is that he's seen the limits he can achieve by just revolving his career around controversy and only thought diving in completely was the choice. We didn't see him play into his own allegations, the beef, and many more things, right? And he still proceeds to keep growing. And it really doesn't make it any better knowing that he started random beefs with people in the same scene as him. And then if you retaliate, he's quick to, oh, I'm just trolling, bro, because you didn't feel for the bait at that point. And he also already gained your attention. And we just seen with him dissing over 20 people, I don't even think they noticed that. I remember I said in my videos last month, nobody with a bigger audience than Nine is responding to him. But y'all know I probably just jinxed that too, because I mean, honestly, he did get Uzi with the rage bait. And he might have just got Che. So we gonna take things back to February. Y'all remember that random picture that had leaked of K3 and Nine laying down with each other? And y'all should know this by now, one of the few things that Nine like to say in his songs or whatever is that he didn't took these hoes, these rap hoes. And let's just say this whole statement gave people the room to create a situation between Che and Nine, because it's already been known from K3 of her responding to all these dudes on Twitter. She said it herself. She been messing with Che since 2021. She did met Slump in 2023. Messed with him for about 8 months. Then in February of 2025, she was with Nine. And she called Nine a 2-week trial. But here's the problem that the fans seem to have with K3 of doing all this. Apparently K3 went from messing with Nine to going back with Che just a few months apart. And I don't even think it's a few months. Some people say it's weeks or whatever, but you know how people talk, okay? The point being is that it gave context to any lyrics that Nine say in his songs now. Besides just the Rich and Mary situation, the other situation you might think of is like K3 and Che. And of course I can explain more on why K3 been getting so much hate, but that's not the point of this vid. And honestly, I don't think y'all really even care enough, right? And I'm not gonna act like this whole beef wasn't one-sided at first, because I remember K3 was claiming that Nine wasn't dissing Che. This was going all the way back to the date of Summer Smash. But we all know at this point, Nine liked to use that backtrack method. It wasn't long before Nine had made a post and said he don't give a fuck who finna drop. He been fucking these rap niggas hoes. And this was during a time where Che was finna drop his album on a Friday, but he changed it, and it was false promotion going on, and he actually wasn't finna drop on that day. Now we fast forward to July 18th. If you were listening to the album Rest in Bay, there was a lot of sneak disses on the tape. If you just listen for real, you can hear them, okay? And I'm not saying they was all about Nine, but there was one that kind of stood out to everybody, and it went like this: hey, I walk with a 9, I just shot a 9. Hey, I walk with a 9, I just shot a 9. And he said it over and over, repeating it 4 times basically, right? And of course I thought it was a reach. I'm sure a lot of people thought it was a reach, but considering there were multiple disses on the tape, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Che say something. I mean, we know Che don't like to create problems, never been a problematic person. I don't think so. From what I know of, he don't really be in any drama. He don't. So I really was on that side that, you know, maybe Che ain't gonna say anything, because honestly he got more going on than Nine, so I didn't think he'd respond. But let's just say that so-called diss made things just a little worse. And y'all know how this go. It was only a matter of time before Nine was gonna drag the situation to something completely different. And that's why I'm making this vid today, because instead of me just chatting, I'm gonna just play this clip real quick. This time he's dissing Che. Y'all remember when I was reacting to Che album? He said something about 9, I keep a 9, something like that. It's like the 6ix9ine in the underground. I told y'all that shit. He's a troll, gang. I don't know how far he gonna get with this. Why he use this picture though? Not even should throw shots at Che. I told y'all I was gonna lap them, serving a whole lot of bass type shit. He said his new gimmicks is started pointless beefs, bro. That's his gimmick, gang, and it's working, bro. That shit is insane. I didn't even think the beef was that serious though, because when Che had said what he said in his song, I thought he was just talking about guns or whatever the you know how they be talking in their songs. Yeah, he said I just shot a 9. I didn't know that was a diss towards Nine for real, because Che don't seem that type, gang. Controversial or whatever. Let me take that back. You know his aesthetic and all that shit. He is a little controversial, but other than that, he don't beef with niggas. I never seen Che in a beef or diss anybody. They definitely threw some sneak diss. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Imagine you getting dissed by a nigga over and over, probably because K3. So you saying that these niggas are beefing over K3? Y'all know how Nine is, bro. You get one little signal of some bullshit going on, bro, he finna drag this. He said, I would have told y'all I was better than nigga serving that whole lot of bass. Basically, Perk calls out Che and says his music sound like AI played by Cardi. I think I seen this. Did he say something about K3? He said, why you kissing K3 on the mouth? He said, you just kiss every underground. Well, not underground, and on that dork rap scene. He be tripping, bro. He got problems, but he's funny. We not finna talk about Che and K3. That's not the point. But if niggas are actually beefing over that, bro, that's insane. They were on their on Twitter. Yeah, I've been seeing that, bro. I kind of feel bad for K3. She's also a female rapper, but I feel like she's getting too much in the mix, like when she don't need to be. Everything was fine when she was just making her music and just staying in her own lane. Like I remember she was first taking off, gang. I went to her profile and I seen that Hyperpop Daily and all of them were commenting like, yo, she fired. But now it's got to a point where she's surrounding herself with so many. It give people the room to say what the f they want to say. I kind of feel bad for K3. Nine, they all make fast food music. Man, you better than them. Just know that. Man, he like, man, nobody moving like you right now, twin, at all. You been the hardest out our scene. Not gonna lie, your throwaways clear. Most of these rapper discography. He said, man, on God, it's been years. I don't know what's making him say this shit. Now though, the rest of the base came out. When the fuck did it come out? The 18th? Or the 9 Glazers just choking on it? Che fans do the same thing, gang. No different. Both fan bases are crazy. They both got strong fan bases. They do. Hear me out. I think 9 and Che are the most talked about in the underground right now. 9 is being talked about because of controversy and drama. He's the gimmick rapper, right? He's the guy that promotes himself through beef. Y'all know the fucking list, right? I remember Che was just known for the music, but now he's way more known for different things now. Like, he's getting talked about because of the K3 shit. They call him a Cardi clone now. He has been added to the list. This 9 has dissed how many people? 21 people in only 6 months. When did 9 start taking off? November? Whatever he dropped, you fancy. Nigga, Jason don't even beat this much, bro. He ain't ever did it like this, though. And I'm seeing people trying to say it's a reach because they connecting it back to a song that Future had made in the past on DS2, I Serve the Bass. And if you look at what 9 said throughout his tweet, you can relate it back to the lyrics that Future was saying in his song. I don't understand why people saying it's a reach when you see 9 is literally playing into it. Y'all seen it for yourself. Every blog page on Instagram or Twitter, they've been posting that they sending shots at each other. And second of all, why would 9 just say this out of nowhere? Why would he say Whole Lot of Bass? Che album is very inspired from Whole Lot of Red, obviously. What else would he be talking about? Why are we not using our brain anymore? What is happening? You know what's crazy? It kind of went from everybody just playing it cool and not responding to 9 to now everybody just falling for rage, man. Like I recently just seen Your versus You teases. They in a car talking about some we at your mommy house, like saying it over and over. So they trolling him back.
Oh wait, my brother, man.
Hey, we at your mammy house.
Oh wait, I'm at your mammy house.
We at your mammy house.
What the fuck nigga say? You put that nigga to my up. Oh, we ain't got none of them. You have no up. Say what? That shit. Say what?
And we're seeing right in front of our faces with this underground shit, bro. We got a bunch of dishes coming left and right. A lot of people not messing with each other. Not too many good things going on right now besides the music. But yeah, we know how this underground shit works. It's just full of beef. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation. Y'all think it's gonna get worse or nah? Also, make sure y'all follow my IG and my Twitch. We've been going crazy on there. We just got a partner and I stream very randomly on there. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.